What's up, everybody? Your boy Dougie here, back with another video. Happy Halloween, or I should say Halloween's. I don't know why I did that. Shout out to Break and Bake for the video. Let's get right on into this, man. As you see, man, I got my Naruto headband. I love Halloween. I love Halloween.
He's throwing smoke grenades, shooting, standing in front of me. What are you doing? What you're doing? Who put you up to this kind of stuff?
Let's see what.
Why do you
Wings been up to?
It was a shock jock comment.
Oh boy, we about to reiterate on the shock jock junk. Oh, my favorite. My favorite. I missed y'all out of bait. How y'all been? How y'all been?
Say my name.
Breaking Banquet.
You're goddamn right.
Matthew Thompson says, please work full-time hours. Matthew Thompson. I mean, I put a lot of time in. If you take like locale and all the backup stuff with locale and this, I mean, I don't know. Sometimes it's hard to do everything. Cause I'm gonna do about two and a half hours right here, and then I gotta get off and get ready for locale. And I'll probably do another 2.5 hours, 3 hours there. Like
he said, I don't care about what you do, right? But he said full time, bro.
Like I'm streaming just to stream right now. Like I just want to keep up like the stream viewership and stuff like that. If anybody wants to play, get your Activision accounts, any skill level. Transmission fire position. They don't do anything about me. We're gonna have a napalm strike. Why didn't you stream the last 40 levels up? Because usually when I get on and play, it's very early in the morning, and like it's one of those situations where like everybody complains that nobody's on. And that's the situation.
Could you be getting out at like 5 a.m.?
I play to do well, but I don't care what my KD actually is. Like I used to.
Oh, bro, that's a lie. Or as my son would say, that's cat. That's cat, bro. You care about your KD. You care about your KD.
Care about reaching a certain number.
That's why you're so annoying to your teammates.
Now I play the way I want to play, and whatever that number is whatever that number is. And I know,
shout out to Break and Bake with, man. There's a whole compilation in the description, man.
Hard to understand.
Shout out to Break and Bake.
It is what it is. Like I enjoy like the chess aspects of Call of Duty. Don't want to get overzealous here. And that's all good. I wanted to be on this side anyway. No, come on. That's Really? My teammates are just running around to their
Not much has changed.
I hope they know this isn't going to work in the long term. So eventually I'll just be able to put a thermal scope on, and this will just be helping me. This ain't World War II.
I don't play Call of Duty. Is the new Call of Duty Fire? I think it came out. Is it Fire? I was thought about getting the new Dragon Age. But I don't. There's some reviews, some good reviews out there, some bad reviews out there. I don't know who to believe. I know there's some kind of controversy going around with the whole Dragon Age stuff. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm getting Dragon Age or not. That's my kind of game.
I've been getting like people even like off stream joining me and trying to troll. Is it worth me getting off Destiny 2 to play, dog? Like I don't know if like God himself will get you off Destiny.
Somebody said wings darker like nipples. What are we doing, man?
I don't know if this Stormy Monday guy was throwing the smoke grenades at me or not. I don't know who that is either. We'll play one more with him, but like I don't know if he was the one doing it.
Their own agriculture, but he got rid of agricultural farmers. What's going on? But so it's kind of difficult to like create our own things in a sense if everybody's doing their own thing. But back to the tariffs, he's trying to impose taxes on those imported goods. Therefore, those imported goods are going to come back to our country, and therefore, let's say that the tax percentage is 20%. Let's say if it's 600.
Dude, whoever is making that like argument is doing it with a crayon. It sounds like he struggles with the English language, and he's trying to understand like tariff taxes. And what he's failing to understand is like tariff taxes are passed on to us, right? So if you tax a dollar coming into the country at 20%, whatever that good is, we're going to pay $1.20 for it at the end of the day. They're not going to just take the taxes on the chin and cut it out of the profit.
Nah, we ain't spitting facts right there. Hey, call spade a spade, man. We spitting right there. He's spitting right there. I ain't gonna lie.
Why would you do that, man?
Bruh.
Whoa, that's an old clip.
Why would you do that, man? Keep cutting out the profit. Why would you do that, man?
Bruh, come on, dog. Jeez, man. Some things I forgot you said, man. It's in my mind, like it's in there, but like hearing it again, I be forgetting all the junk you said, dog.
Okay, I'll just mute you. You're welcome.
Hey, man. To a point, huh? To a point.
Okay, so he was throwing smoke grenades at me. So
he just awkwardly laughed. Yeah, exactly. Okay, you're right. Like, bro, you said that, John.
Freezing? Oh. I just see if maybe something's uploading or something. I can't do anything right now.
Got a scout pulse.
I wonder what my internet's messing up for.
Is there a storm?
It do look choppy. You look like 30 FPS or something.
40% frames though.
Yeah, it look like it's dropping.
On the left side. Spawn. Going around.
I don't know what they were doing back there.
Yeah, he's throwing smoke grenades at me, shooting, standing in front of me. The same tired shit.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a Battlefield 5 tactic.
Like,
come on, man! I want more clips. I want more clips.
It ain't ever gonna work. Like as soon as I get a thermal sight, I can just put that on my weapon, and that smoke grenade actually just helped me. So Stormy Monday, you want to talk to me yet, or are you just gonna hide behind anonymity?
Yeah, what's up, bro? Can you hear me?
So why do you think all these things?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Don't play this shit again. I'm just gonna mute you again. Talk to me.
About what?
What are you doing? What you're doing? Like, who put you up to this kind of stuff?
No, but bro, you said, bro, what you not gonna do is try to erase something off of the internet. That ain't gonna happen. All right, you're not about to just try to erase what the hell you said. All right, it's not like you said pineapple belongs on pizza, which it doesn't, by the way. And we just keep bringing it up, and it's just annoying. Nah, man, with that kind of stuff. Hey, if you're a new viewer, man, you know he said this. You know your boy said. You know he said this. We ain't gonna never forget that, dog.
Give me some life advice, please.
Sure.
You're
what do you need?
Person to give life advice. I don't know, man. How would I become successful? Like, cause I'm just a mouth drooler, you know. I don't have anything going on.
I mean, I don't know.
How do I become like you, Wings?
In what way? Do you want to be a successful streamer, successful person?
You can't tell by the way he's talking, Wings, that he bullshitting. You can't tell by the way that he's talking. Just want to be like you, Wings. You sound like Kip from Napoleon Dynamite. Just want to be like you, Wings. You can tell he being sarcastic, bro.
Celebrity like you, Wings.
Well, I suggest stop doing what you're doing right now, because like that's not how you make friends and network. That's tip number one.
He's not being for real, bro.
It's very useful, babe. Thank you.
Tip number two.
Not spawn.
Don't be a higher level than a person that gets paid to play the game. That's tip number two. It's a solid tip.
Okay.
Yo, you gotta say pause after solid tip, bro. you said that's a solid tip. You gotta pause that, bro. You gotta pause that.
But
You say it's a
honestly,
solid
why do you
tip.
feel the need to do what you're doing?
Because I think you're a terrible person, and I know a lot of people find it funny, including myself, to watch you have a meltdown and get trolled.
Do you think I'm gonna have a meltdown though?
I mean, you always have a meltdown when you're playing, even when nobody's trolling. So I believe that, yeah, you are gonna be bothered by it.
But you know, I'm just gonna get rid of you next game, right? And like,
okay.
And then like, once you're out, like,
prevent the meltdown.
That's it. You're done. Like, it's like, what's the point of doing all this stuff?
So why did you say the age of consent was 12? And why did you say all of these terrible things?
Yes, means why?
Why are you so concerned about something I said 15 years ago that has obviously affected nobody?
Oh, you said that way.
So what? Well, what do you mean it didn't affect nobody, bro? Like, it's not like again, it's not like you just said something. Oh, Pepsi's better than Coke. It's not like you said anything, you know, worth whatever. Like, you see, like, it's not like you just said something that nobody cares about. Like, you were talking about like the age of consent and stuff, bro. Like, what are you talking about? We like, everybody's just supposed to gloss over that. And this is my biggest gripe with you, bro. You think that I hate you, you know what I mean? You think that I just you just watch troll channels, Dougie. You just hate me for no reason. It's not. First of all, I don't hate you, but you got to understand why people hate you, and why people hate you is because that you said all this shit, bro, and you just try to sweep it under the rug by saying it was just shock jock and you didn't mean it. It was just for clicks and views. But nah, we don't buy that. I don't buy that. So it's not that I hate you. It's like, just cut the bullshit. That's what it is. Because you say all this stuff, bro. You said so much junk that would have got anybody canceled. For real. If I say something that you said, if I get on here on the internet and say, even though my channel is this big compared to yours, and I said what I said about the age of consent, I'll be all over Reddit, I'll be all over Twitter. Next thing you know, Dougie is gone. But for you, it's all right. I don't understand that. I don't understand that. You just try to hide behind the shield of shock jock and clicks and views and stuff like that. You said a lot of bad junk, bro. And like, you've never owned up to it. Because you just hide behind that shield every time. And like, I don't know. Don't insult my intelligence.
Let's not lie here.
Dougie ran over.
You said you planned out mass shootings.
Again, 15 plus years ago. Most of these opinions can vote almost.
Please.
Why are you?
Oh yeah, this is when he was like a 20-year-old kid or a 30-year-old kid. He said, right?
In the game, dude.
25-year-old kid.
You still haven't answered that. Like, who put you?
It's very
no way. You shot me with what?
I'll say that. What about stealing the surgery money?
Which surgery money?
About that.
There's still no surgery money.
When you're
somebody look. You see this comment right here? All trolls must be saints. It's not that, like, you don't gotta be a saint to bring up what he said. Like, everybody has done something wrong in their life. Everybody's got skeletons in their closets. Right? Everybody does. Nobody is perfect. Me included. Nobody is perfect. But there's levels to the shit, right? There's context. Okay, I'm not a perfect person by any stretch of the imagination. I'm not going to pretend to be perfect. All right? But I will never say the things that he has said about, like, the age of consent, it like, racist to a point. You know what I mean? Planning out mass shootings and stuff like that. Like, that's not normal stuff. So it's not about, oh, we must be our shit don't stink. We must be saints. We ain't do no wrong. It's not about that. Because of course we have. But I promise you that you who made this comment, Mr. Retro Nook, crazy name, I promise you never did some shit like that. And if you have, then you weird, and maybe that's why you watch him. And you seem like you just white knight for him. Maybe I got something in common. But I'm gonna let you know right now, that's not normal. It's not normal to say the things that he said, to do the things that he like done. That's not normal shit to talk about. Or it's not normal junk to feel. And it's those things that if people talk about it, people make those, you know what I mean, remarks, they get hated for that, and rightfully so. It ain't right.
Less surgery, and then you suddenly put a must.
It ain't right.
You realize I make other money as well, right? Like I quit.
I didn't plan on preaching on Halloween. I didn't.
Where I didn't buy that Mustang until almost a year later.
Yeah, well, see, that's wrong, right? I remember you bought an iPhone, all of these things, or you remember...
I bought my iPhone on a payment plan.
Or you said several...
I mean, like, that iPhone, like...
It's pretty messed up.
Let me talk about the iPhone real quick. My local phone company will let you do an iPhone on a payment plan, so you pay like $25 a month. You obviously care if you're sitting here throwing smoke at me.
I think you're treating your viewers as like mentally challenged people, like ESP does, because you always explain the stupid.
You are mentally challenged. Okay.
This is how you pay bills. This is how you pay bills. A car needs gas. You always say the stupidest shit all the time. Like, do you really think your viewers are like?
I love this, man. I love when people come out of nowhere and hit wings with a right hook, man. I do. It just, you know, usually like I will say this. If I have to give out some credit, usually Wings just bans him and goes about his business. But right now, Wings is like, you know what? I got time. What's up? So I do give him some props for that, truthfully. Because like I said, usually he just bans him in 0.5 seconds, but he's entertaining it. So.
Well, you are kind of dense. Like, you're over here asking about something that hurt nobody, but you're out there being butthurt about it.
It hurt nobody.
Yeah, it hurt nobody. It was a shock jock comment I made to make a podcast popular. A podcast I got kicked off of anyway.
Bro, there's been a I hate this argument so much. There's how many podcasts out there? 1 million podcasts, right? 1 million everything. 1 million shows. Why aren't anybody doing that same tactic you did? Everybody wants to be popular. Everybody wants to go to the top, right? So why has nobody else said the things that you said to try to get to the top? Enlighten me. People who are more desperate to reach the top than you at the time. Way more desperate. People who are thirsting and thriving to get to the top of the podcast world still didn't do stuff like that. You know what I mean? Tell me why.
Because you are a heinous person and you still
Stealing would be meaning I didn't get the surgery. I didn't do anything I said I was going to do. I have all the receipts I need, bud.
Winks, your gaslighting of people is not going to work forever, okay? You can convince a few of your idiots like Blackout and other people that donate to you, but when you're looking at
what am I gaslighting about?
Anything to win.
What did I gaslight about?
I ain't gonna lie, dude's standing on business right now.
Jock, it wasn't really that serious. You only said it just for shock value, that you didn't mean it, all that kind of stuff. Listen, not a normal person says they plan out mass shootings or they watch the CP. Right?
Bro, this dude is standing on business. He's spitting right now. I ain't gonna lie. That's the shit I was just saying.
Play Call of Duty? Have you? I'm impressed that you've never played the game you're currently on. Have you never been in a lobby here? What is the most common word that you hear in a Call of Duty lobby?
Winks, I have never seen
does that make
anybody say they're planning on mass shooting.
Nobody said that, dog. Like, again, that's shot.
Boy. You was about to go to you was just about to say nobody said that. You were about to lie and say nobody said that. And then you had to shock jock. You were about to lie and say that nobody said that. And you just had to squeeze that shock jock in there. I'm gonna run that back.
Planning on mass shooting.
Nobody said that, dog. Like, again, that's shot. Oh my lord.
Exactly. You got caught up because you did say that.
Let me tell you a secret about this. Since you think I'm such a bad person, I've already been interrogated by the FBI for that comments. They found nothing.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But the fact is that you said it, man. Is the fact that you said it. Nobody expected you to have a room full of guns or plans taped on your wall and shit. Nobody, I don't see that of you. It's the fact that you said this shit. You know what I mean? You're not okay to even say the shit. Maybe shit's brewing in your mind. Can't nobody tell that? FBI can't tell if this shit is just in your mind upstairs, thinking about it. You know what I mean?
So why are you denying saying it?
I didn't say it. I said that, but like you guys are making it sound like it was. Like
I didn't say it. I said that. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Nefarious thing.
It was. What do you mean talking about planning mass shootings? Like that is like the worst thing simply say. Like,
oh my lord.
equally as bad as being a pedophile. Like that is.
I'm not a pedophile either, dog.
Like,
Nobody's watched child porn. Nobody's done that.
He said that somebody sent them. I can't remember verbatim, but I'm pretty sure he said that somebody sent him something, or he watched it because it was on YouTube for a second. I don't know what it was, but it was weird, bro. It was weird, bro.
And you know what your sentences all start with? You said this, you said that. None of it's you've done this, you've done that. All of it's said.
So people could just say whatever. That's what you're telling me. That people could just say whatever they want with no repercussions. You could just say whatever, even if it's the nastiest, grossest thing in the world. You could just say that. Come on, Wings. Even you don't believe that. Even you don't believe that. But that's your new trick that you're gonna try to pull. That's your new card. You know what I mean? That's your trap card. That's your spell card.
Like, you know what?
Nah.
Tupac talked about shooting people in the streets dead. Doesn't mean he shot people in the street dead, dog. Dog, you have a creative liberty, especially when you become a popular streamer. You don't understand this.
Wigs.
Bro. So, yo. You are falling on the craziest sword right now, Wings. I ain't gonna lie to you. So, again, people who are streamers, bro, I know everybody wants to be a streamer now. Everybody wants to be you know what I mean? Do the whole Twitch thing or the whole YouTube thing, bro. I don't know nobody talking about the age of consent like you, bro. I don't know nobody planning out mass shootings like you, bro. Oh, you don't know how it works, bro. You don't know how it works, Wings. You don't know how it works.
Things that people should be looked out for. This is disgusting.
All right,
you know what? You remind me of the people who would go, you know, shout out to Chris Hansen, shout out to Catch a Predator. If you know, you know. The people who will go to the sting houses, right, to meet up with the young people. Say that. And they go to meet these kids, and then they go in the house. And then Chris Hansen comes out. Why don't you have a seat? Have a seat right over there. Sits down. Chris Hansen goes, so what are you doing here tonight? What were your plans? And they look at him and go, I wasn't going to do nothing. I was going to do nothing. He was like, you weren't? Come on. You say it right there. You said you want to, want to after A. You said it right there. Come on. I have the transcript. And then they say, well, it's just chat. It's just talking. Chat is chat. Chat is chat. Bro, no. Chat ain't just chat, bro. It's the things that you say, man. You can't just say whatever you want and then just be like, oh, well, I said it. I didn't do it. I said it. I didn't do it. And the Tupac comparison is stupid. It's stupid. We know plenty of rappers who just talk about, you know what I mean, all this other shit that ain't real. We all know we're not 12 years old anymore. We know that what rappers talk about ain't real. Like, we just know the shit. And rappers aren't talking about age and consent and shit. You know what I mean? The weird ones who think about the age of consent like you are like doing weird Diddy parties. And it's starting to come out now. You know what I mean? And the R. Kelly stuff, and boy. But the two things aren't comparable, Wings. You're not gonna hide behind the fact that you said it's just words, so it doesn't matter. It isn't normal. It's not normal at all.
Nobody talked about school shootings. You're making shit up now.
Please, you said that.
Nobody said that. Go look the clip back up.
Oh yeah, that is wild. The whole lobby is hearing them just talk right now. That is crazy.
Talk about Mr. Yellow Swagger, the funniest thing I've ever heard in my life, and you keep talking about it, how he's threatening your life. Look at his YouTube, man. Every single thing.
Yeah, go look at his YouTube. 2,500 views. Go enjoy it, man.
You always, and what's funny is you always talk about people like trying to like frame you, but everything you always said, it's all literally.
Dude, you're delusional, but hold up.
He's delusional.
Let me finish and I'll let you say. I'm just saying all the troll content is literally clips from what you say.
That's exact. Oh, bro, this dude is spitting. I don't know who this is. I forgot his name, but he is spitting right now. That's all the stuff that you said and nobody else, Wings.
That's not true.
What?
That's not true though.
This dude, yo, bro. He just called this dude delusional, right? Wings just called this dude delusional. This dude said everything that's came out about you are things that you've said. You've said the clips are you coming out of your mouth. Wings just said that's not true. Wings, who is delusional? Who is delusional? You know that person that lies so much that they can't keep up with the lies? When you can't keep up with this shit, man, you said so much that you can't account for all the things that you said, and you can't cover it up anymore.
Not be trusted. I'll agree with you on that. But all of that stuff is simply from your streams. That's all I'm saying.
Right, but when you take stuff out of context,
bruh.
Right,
how is saying you planned out mass shootings out of context?
All right, well, I'm gonna let you explain it to yourself, right? So here it is. What did I talk? What were we talking about before I said that?
Okay.
Doesn't matter.
You're gaslighting.
No. What were no. What were we talking about before I said that?
Doesn't matter.
Trying to make me sound like I don't know what I'm talking about.
What were we talking about before I said that comment?
There's no conversation you could have me in where it would wiggle me into me talking about the age of consent or planning out mass shootings or, like, you know what I mean, saying that I'm racist to a point. There's no conversation that you could have me in that can just wiggle me to say that. Nobody's forcing you to say that. It doesn't matter what the conversation is. The word's still coming out of your mouth, right? The conversation is just the topic at hand. Even if the topic at hand was about mass shootings, bro, we watch the news. We all see the news. Mass shootings are way more common than they should be, especially in today's day and age. They're way more common than they should be, man. Children are losing their lives. People are losing their lives. You know what I mean? I see it on the news all the time, but I don't watch the news or I don't see it and I go, I played a mass shooting once. Like, bro, I don't say that. That's the conversation at hand, and I don't say that. Why? Because I haven't. You know what I mean? So it doesn't matter what the conversation is at hand. It's not like you guys are trying to reenact some kind of play, and that was your line. That was what was on the script. Is Wink says, I've planned that. That wasn't on the script, bro. There is no script. You just said those words.
Winks. Who cares?
Because it matters. It matters.
It doesn't.
It does. It does. It does matter.
Okay. If I say I planned out mass shootings, what else? What are you talking about?
Exactly.
Possibly be understanding. Explain that. Explain that. In what context saying you plan on mass shootings can be?
What if you're playing Postal?
What?
You know what? Have you ever played the game Postal? I'm just saying this is an example of how context matters, right? It doesn't fit my situation. But context matters because, like, if you take what's in front of something and what's behind something, and you remove that, and you only
no. You're doing a whole lot of word salad there, Wings. That's not. We're talking about your case. We're not talking about what context is. Everybody knows what context is, and you're trying to twist the narrative as this guy doesn't know what context is, and you're trying to divert the attention from what actually is at hand. That's what you're trying to do. I sound like a lawyer right now. All right. But it's crazy though. You're not going to try to twist it up like we know what context is. Don't make us, that's my problem. Don't make us sound like or seem like we're stupid, because we're not. We know what context is, but it still has what you're talking right now is a whole bunch of nothing, because it has nothing to do with what you said. I don't care about what the game was called.
Isolate one piece of information. That's taking things out of context. And the reason I'm doing that and the reason I'm asking is, what did I say leading up to these comments? What was the conversation about? Please.
So when you said
doesn't matter
child pornography, was that also out of context?
Never did it.
Yeah, please. Come on, guys. Run it up. We all have seen the clips of you saying that.
Okay, show me
I
a
don't know
picture
who to
of
do
me
this, but he
saying
cooking you, dog. He cooking Wings.
There are dozens of clips.
Okay,
look at Yellow Dick Swagger's channel. Look at Lumix. Look at Breaking Bacon. Look at all of these guys. Everything is documented.
There's no document. There's no documents, dog.
That's one of the greatest things that makes you a local, because everything you say is just, it's on your stream. It's literally coming out of you.
Again, most of it's taken out of context. And
it's
people
okay, so then, so tell me this then, Wings. Tell me this. Now, there are some examples I'm sure that you'll find. But how come there's a million streamers out there? How come nobody else is getting caught out of context but you? Nobody. Nobody. The only one that's probably out there getting clipped out of context is who? DSP? But he's another one that's trying to con his audience as if he does no wrong. That's oddly strange, don't you think? Don't you think? That is you and DSP, the two people who, you know what I mean, try to play with their audience all the time. That's not true. If that was the case, then anybody would just be clipping everybody and just making it out of context. But no, people aren't saying the craziest shit in the world, Wings.
Like you that breathe life into this shit. People that just buy into this shit and eat it with a spoon.
Listen, I'll tell you why I breathe light, because it's crazy that you still have an audience. And if for anybody, if there's at least one person on your stream that listens to this and thinks Man Wings is a piece of shit, that's all. That's a win.
So why aren't you so why aren't you going fucking with FBS Kyle?
I have nothing to do for
or Woody's gamer tag. Because like you
I don't know who that is.
You just said that I watched CP, right? And the only instance that the only instance that I even could possibly have done that was when Woody's gamertag sent a video that was on YouTube, by the way. It was on the YouTube
that's what I
platform,
thought. It was a YouTube thing.
Right?
You said it was Kyle back in the day, so now it's Woody?
Well,
I like how Wings' rebuttal was, oh, well, if I did all this stuff, you hate me, you gotta hate other people too. You kind of admitted it, buddy. You know what I mean? Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. You just okay, well, if you hate me and I'm such a bad person, you gotta hate them too then. Hey. I did say Kyle back in the day, but somebody posted a video on the PKA subreddit that basically was the situation, and it was actually Woody that shared it to me and Kyle. But regardless of who shared, because it was on YouTube.
Okay.
It was on YouTube.
Most likely.
Like, how would it get through YouTube?
But most likely it wasn't.
Nah,
right?
bro.
Because they weren't holding.
That's wild.
Oh my lord! Like, oh my lord!
It's Stormy Monday. Shout out to Stormy Monday, man.
He say these things.
Hacking Wings up.
You got going on?
Again, like what? Like, how about? Why don't you ever talk about the positive things I've done in life? I basically gave a person with cerebral palsy the ability to.
Because, bro. You got to put it on a scale, man. You know what I mean? If I drowned a million puppies, gross. But if I drowned a million puppies, but I saved a bird that fell, a baby bird that fell off a tree, and I nurtured it back to health, do people care that I did that? Are they gonna care that I helped the one bird, or about the million puppies, or the 100 puppies? You gotta put it in scale, Wings. Nobody said you haven't done good. I'm sure you have done some good in your life. You know what I mean? That don't erase for the bad shit that you said. Impossibly done. I don't know, but it damn sure don't erase the things that you said, man. Like bro said, it's all documented. So. It ain't nothing, bro.
I raised 10 grand for a person with cerebral palsy. I go to the children's hospital every year. I got book back. No, I do that. I've done this shit for 10 years. I just recently started coming out with locale.
You only did this to make yourself look good.
No.
Don't even tell me you did this to be terrible. Even look at the stories from all the other people back in the day.
Who?
Of the YouTube game. Kyle, Woody, look at
no. That's just no. Who?
Hours, man.
Because the person
I'm actually really surprised that Wings took this conversation. Wings, this was supposed to be our talk, man. We supposed to have this conversation, but I'm actually really surprised, honestly, that Wings took this. You know what I mean? Let it go this far.
Work with. Nobody's out there. No. Keemstar. How old's your girlfriend?
I'll say this. Don't worry about my life.
I do worry about your life because you're over here judging everybody else. How old's your girlfriend?
I'm not judging everybody
else. The fact that he trying to compare himself to everybody else bothers me, bro. Like everybody else fits your mold. Which they don't. I don't get it. Like, nobody buys this shit. Obviously, there's some people here with you, Wings, that buys this shit. But a lot of the people we see right through the bullshit.
Dog. Your girlfriend doesn't exist. You know what else doesn't exist? Probably underarm deodorant. Like you're incel, bud.
I know. You're gonna ask me what 12.
Hey, I got the same viewpoints as bro up here, dude. And he ain't about to tell me that my, girlfriend don't exist. And I don't, you know what I mean? He ain't gonna talk to me like that because I'm on camera. I'm on camera. He ain't gonna talk to me like that.
I don't need to.
You can call me no incel.
Yeah. That you always do, Wings. Whenever you get cornered, you strive stressing, you're sweating, and then you're like, oh,
I'm not the one that's following somebody around throwing smoke grenades, bud. That's you.
Wings.
Yo, he packed wings. What's his name? Stormy Monday, I think it was. I don't know, but he packed wings up, man. Shout out to Stormy Monday, if that's who it was. I don't know. I assume it was because I had the mic going next to his name when he was talking. Shout out to Stormy Monday, bro.
Yeah.
He packed wings up.
Worse, throwing smoke grenades or saying you plan out mass shootings?
I never did though. Never did.
Yo, bro.
It's saying some shit that's off the wall and doing shit off the wall is two different things.
They're two different things, but they're the two cheeks of the same ass, man. They're two cheeks of the same ass. Saying and doing are different, but they're in the same ass. They're in the same circle, bro. It doesn't matter if you actually did it or not. If I go around, God forbid, this is about to be nasty. If I ain't even gonna say me. If someone says, I'm gonna just say someone. If someone says they just gonna walk around and hard R every woman that they see because they can do it, are you gonna look at them like, they're a nasty person? Or are you, Wings, gonna use your logic and be like, oh, well, they just said it, they didn't do it, right? But it's just words. No, you're gonna look at them. If they're like, you're gonna look at them and be like, yo, that's a disgusting person. They need help. They need to be sent away. They need to be locked up. If a dude going around saying those hard R women, he likes to do it for fun. Even though those are just words. It's the things that you say. So you can't say words, it's words and you didn't do anything. That's just how that works.
But yeah, but you stole money from people.
I never stole money from anybody.
And I wish the dude, he's doing a great job, but I wish Monday, Stormy, whatever you want to call him, I wish he did a good job at like refuting and bringing up examples kind of like that, that put his feet to the fire more.
Yes, you did. You actually have done things that have made other people lose. Like stealing is one of these things.
Where did I steal? Is the stealing money the surgery? Is that what you're referring to? The surgery donations?
Wings.
First off, you need to learn what the word donation defined is. First off, you need to learn what the word donation means.
Is that what he's doing?
And second off, I did.
And you don't.
And this is where context matters.
It always comes down to context.
The trolls don't show you and what you're too lazy to go back and look for. When I let me talk. You know what else? Let me tell what else is on your stream. When I started accepting weight loss surgery donations, I said, hey, it's going to cost me $25,000 to get it done in Conway. It's going to cost me like $10,000 to get it done in Mexico.
Please.
I want to raise $25,000. Look, no, you're not listening because if you listened, you would never even come up with this point.
You're never going to admit it. You're never going to admit it.
Yeah, he hasn't admitted anything that he just said. He just, you know what I mean, sums it up to context and shout. He hasn't admitted anything.
What do you want me to admit? That I said some dumb shit? Yeah, I said a lot of dumb shit that I'm sorry for, and I feel like I've never stole money from people. I've never done that.
You flirted with two 16-year-old girls in Rainbow. That's acting.
No, I played to the room. I played to the room 7 years ago. Those girls are almost in their 30s now.
Now, yeah.
I mean, like that's how far back you're pulling shit.
Wings, dog. Saying what you just said, that wasn't the W you thought it was, man. That was not the flex you thought it was. That wasn't the flex you thought it was, man.
I'm sure some of P. Diddy's victims are adults now, right? So he shouldn't be scrutinized for that. Is that what you're saying? Because they're adults now, right? Like, what kind of argument is that?
Yeah, what kind of argument is that?
Brainless wing troll. Like that. This is a guy that would
Brainless wing troll. I have articulated everything I have said to you. There's nothing.
He has.
And you, all right, you didn't even. I
That's
even
like,
gave you
hold on,
proof.
that's like calling me a troll. I'm not a troll. I just watch some shit and my reactions are pure. Those are my true reactions. That doesn't make me a troll. I don't give a damn. You know what I mean? Like, bruh. No. I watch stuff from trolls. Yeah. Because the trolls putting out good shit. Shout out to Breaking Banquet. Shout out to Lummick. Shout out to Wings Team. Shout out to 007. A shout out to Mr. Yellow Dick Swagger. A shout out to, I'm missing a lot, bro. Shout out to, I think Wings of Sigma was another one. Shout out to Liquid Richard. And shout out to them all. For real. Because they the ones that put your feet to the fire. And they are the ones who got the shit out there. Because if it wasn't for me, I didn't know who you were before all this shit was, Wings. Like, before all this shit, I didn't know who you were. But I've been on YouTube, like, you know, not as a content creator, but just around. I've always loved YouTube, just watching videos and shit. That's been my main source of entertainment for a minute. I would have came across you in some way, shape, or form, bro. And I probably wouldn't have known all this shit. But I know since I, you know, because all the videos that those guys that I mentioned have put out, I know about you, dog. I know about you. I know about you. And the crazy thing is that, like, it's one of those things where, like, I would have been cool with you, dog. If you ain't say the things that you said or done the things you done. Like, you seem like you would have seemed like a really cool dude. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm being real. But, like, nah, the shit you said, dog, and the fact you try to play everybody's intelligence like we stupid, I can't rock with that, man.
Proof on 2 examples, and you just ignored them. Like, ignored them.
You haven't. You just said context. It was you saying you planned out mass shootings was out of context.
Yeah, it is out of context. And
his rebuttal was the definition of context.
I asked you to give me the context, and you can't do it because you don't know the context.
Wings, some things don't need to have context.
Yes,
exactly.
They do. Yes,
exactly.
They do.
No, they don't.
I can give you 2 or 3 situations where that
Wings,
context. I'm not talking about this no more, dude. I'm just gonna kick you out the party.
Say yes or no?
No,
Yep.
I'm not.
Yes or no? Just admit it. So
Alright.
so you're not gonna admit it, right?
This
so
was a fun video.
Context doesn't make sense.
This was a fun video.
Yeah, all right. It's whatever, dude. All right, guys. I'm gonna try to fix my internet.
Wings. I'm sorry, Wings.
About
That guy.
that's 1,000 dudes. I have
Nah,
1,000 of those people.
he ain't say sorry to the very end. He was eating his popcorn just like the rest of us.
People that come at me all the time. It is what it is.
Well,
Let me.
doesn't mean that it's fair. So
I've apologized for it. I've even
that doesn't
been
mean that
punished
it's
for
fair.
it. Right? I lost my income for 3 years for things that I said in the past. That is punishment enough, right? I've apologized for it. I've been punished for it. But the fact is, if you can't accept the apology and let it die, right? What do you want me to do? What can I do going forward?
I'm gonna be real with you, dog. And maybe I was saving this for a day that one day we actually sat down and we talked. You know, mano y mano. You know, what you need to do is stop hiding behind the shock jock shit, and stop hiding behind out of context shit, because that shows that you aren't sorry, right? That shows that in your heart of hearts, you don't think you did anything wrong, because you are fighting for it. You're fighting for your honor at that point, instead of being, yeah, I said that was messed up. Now, granted, you can't just say, yeah, I did that was messed up, my bad, with the shit you did. You can't just my bad your shit in the good graces. That's not how that works. But it starts with full accountability. That's where it starts. Full accountability, no context, no shock jock. Yes, I did XYZ. You know what I mean? And it can't be attached to some kind of fighting for your honor shit. Because the moment, like, you know what I mean? And maybe it's been so long that maybe people won't even take you serious. People are just gonna think that you're just doing it to save face or to save your own ass. And I couldn't blame them. I would probably be one of those people. Because you just seem like one of those people that just try to say anything to try to save their ass, which is what you've been doing for X amount of years. Saying the shock jock thing and saying the out of context thing just to save your own ass. So it's almost the boy who cried wolf, and you did it to yourself. Whether you're really sorry or not, that's boy who cried wolf, man. You don't really win in this situation. It's all your fault. It's all your fault. But where it starts is accountability. You said some messed up things. Really messed up things. That truthfully, a lot of people out there don't even think you should be on the internet for. And I believe a lot of people would have been canceled if they would, you know what I mean? If even stuff from years ago have came out. Stuff on celebrities from years ago get brought up all the time and they get canceled for it. But it just starts with accountability. So that's the video. That's the video. Happy Halloweens. And you guys have a good one. Wings, it starts with accountability. That's where you start. You start.